Hey guys, Dan here. Hope everybody's doing well. So I just wanted to make this little video to remind you all that um, our program is currently only $45. It's just ridiculous to even say that, considering we used to charge $3,000 US to gain access to our program. And when I say program, a lot of people think program. What's that exactly? Some coaching nonsense or whatever, right? Um, there's just so much more involved than that. Like, there's so many things involved in what we do, but at the core, right, it's our course, which has every single thing I've ever learned in the past 12 years of running a public domain publishing business on Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing, including every template I've ever built, every asset I've ever built, any strategy or structural strategy I've ever built when it comes to keywords and categories and all of these things. Not just, 12 years ago, but throughout that entire period of learning and implementing and molding my strategy and to different technologies and things that have come out along the way. So it's that at its core, plus our daily coaching, right? It's just ridiculous that we're giving away daily coaching every single day with a 12-hour policy, meaning that if you run into an obstacle, we're going to have you well on your way to fixing that obstacle within 12 hours, and quite often a lot quicker, for $45. Now that I'm saying it out loud, I feel like I should be charging 100, 150, right, instead of $45. That's actually insane. It's $1.50 a day. Um, so look, guys, this isn't going to last much longer. If you want to jump on board right now while you can and lock in that $45, $1.50 a day price point and get access to our daily coaching, our server, all of our students, our entire course, like absolutely everything, go ahead and do that because I'm actually going to be doing cutoffs, right? We used to sell this for $3,000. A lot of you watching this video um, knew about our program back then and it was just too far out of reach for you. Well, guess what, guys? Now it's not $45. Yeah, for the entire lot. We're not holding anything back. There's no extra paywalls. That's what it is. $1.50 a day, and as long as you pay that, you will retain access to everything we know, including our professional help along the way. That's phenomenal. And look, this isn't just any old regular old business, right? This isn't affiliate marketing. This is no pyramid scheme. This is literally building passive assets to create a passive income that'll be long term and sustainable for the remainder of your life. And if you were to create it with an LLC, it's also sellable. There's also an exit strategy. There's no implementation costs of this business, so there's no running costs. It's more unique than you could ever possibly imagine in that regard. So again, just absolutely insane, I think, on our behalf to be offering this for $45. Now, just let me show you the page, right? So our price used to be 3 grand, and it's been slashed right down to $45. If you want to come on here and you want to watch about our entire strategy, that's all here, right? You get to see student reviews, all that sort of stuff in this. But most importantly, you'll get to see the entire business model in this video. You can go ahead and look at some of our Trustpilot reviews. And you guys all know Trustpilot is not controlled by us. It's a third-party platform, and once reviews are put on there, they can't be removed. So reviews from our actual students and not competitors trying to make us look bad, but you can see like reviews that have been substantiated, which are true, real reviews from our actual students. Yeah, and then here we go. So you get the ongoing daily coaching and support, which is what I talked about. Our course and all the updates, which we're actually putting in some real major ones right now. Our public domain database, which is absolutely phenomenal, guys. This is the biggest database, searchable database in the world when it comes to a wealth of public domain Q&A questions. And a lot of them are video responses. So we've actually done training in the form of a video, much like the one you're watching right now, to our students and put them in there when they've asked a major question when it comes to public domain publishing. This database alone is worth $100 a month. It's just phenomenal, right? So then you have our 12-hour policy, which I discussed earlier, which basically means that your question will either be resolved or you'll be well on the way to resolving whatever roadblock you've come up across within 12 hours of asking it inside of our coaching server. Our community cohesion, so we have a bit of a strategy inside of our coaching where we do constant check-ins, daily check-ins with all students, make sure everyone's on the right path, and we get community, interacting with each other. Now, here's some bonuses and some of the new features that we've added after we went to the $45 price point, which is you can win an account review done by me personally. And that's not just a book review, which is also extremely valuable, that we also do, like book reviews for every student. One every, I think that might be here. Yeah. I'll talk about that when we get to here. But this is an overall account review. So your entire KDP account, your entire catalog. And it will be done in a way that no identifying features are added to that video. So even if you don't win it, it will be published inside of our coaching server. So every single student can benefit from the account reviews that we do. This one here, the book review. So biannually, twice a year, sorry, you're going to get a book review, which means that my staff will dive deep into your work. This is not done in any other coaching sector, especially for this price point. But what we're going to do is we'll look at your book, we'll look at your metadata, your keywords, your categories, we'll look at your descriptions, your description structures, we'll look at your covers, we'll look at the font types used on your covers, we'll look at the colorways used on your covers, we'll look at the total buy process of your book, and we'll make sure that you're well on the right path to publishing correctly into public domain, because there's nothing worse than taking a course, getting no guidance, and not even know if you're doing the right things, and then 3 months down the track saying it's not working, this is a scam, because you didn't learn it correctly in the first place. Because a lot of these things don't give you enough support to let you know. Like, everyone learns differently and retains knowledge differently. So unless you're actually getting your work looked at by the owners of this program, whatever program you took, whatever course you took, you don't know if you're actually injecting that knowledge correctly, to be able to get to emulate the success that the owner of that program got. So we mitigate that with this. We do biannually, so every 2 months. We do bi-monthly. We do a Q&A with me personally, live inside of the coaching server. Also, this book reviews here, we've done hundreds of them. You're going to get access to every one that we've ever done, a full database with valuable hundreds of hours of knowledge in there. It's just unbelievable. And yeah, this is our community cohesion strategy that we also implement. So for $45 $45, guys, it's absolutely phenomenal. Look, you can go down here, you can click on these and have a look at what our current students are saying inside of the server. You can have a look at some of these things I just discussed in a little bit more detail. Here again, this is one of the client Q&As that we did. A couple more reviews. These are all taken directly from our coaching server. This one here is the bi-monthly Q&A that we do, coffee Q&A with Dan. And some concerns that you may have. Look, guys, we're all humans, right? And we all have very similar concerns. So if you just take a look at these, we might be able to put to rest some of those concerns. It's literally $1.50 a day, right? There's nothing else out there that exists like this, guys. So it just goes on and on. This is an overview of our inside of our coaching server. Some more frequently asked questions here. Some more results, stuff like that, guys. Just proof of concept, right? Because you need to know that what we do actually works. Even though it's $1.50 a day, there's no risk here for you. There's no risk. If you put in the hard work, it's not going to be easy. Like I say in all my videos, right? You got to put in some hard work. You got to put in, you got to say to myself, I've got to at least dedicate 6 hard months of doing this thing to be able to get the results that I'm here to achieve. But it's absolutely doable. Right, absolutely doable. Won't be easy. It's a real business. It requires real consistent commitment and effort from your behalf, and we will always over deliver on what we offer you guys too. So working with the best in the world inside of the public domain space for $1.50 a day, what have you got to lose, guys? I think it sells itself, really. So go ahead, click the link somewhere around the video, jump on in. There's no lock-in contracts or none of that nonsense. No minimal amount of months you need to spend with us or whatever. Just come on in, get access to our knowledge, see if it's for you, and if it is, stick around, and guys, will build you, will help you build the business of your dreams, a true freedom company. All right, you all have a good day.